What if an entire city disappeared from history, only to rise again centuries later when the world least expected it? Welcome back to Echoes of the Echoes of the Echoes. Today we travel into the heart of a mystery that left explorers speechless. Historians confused and an entire coastline whispering stories that refused to die. This is the tale of the lost city that vanished from every map, only to emerge again after 500 silent years. Our story begins on a quiet stretch of shoreline in southern Europe. For generations, local fishermen told strange tales about shapes beneath the water. They spoke of stone arches, broken towers, and long roads that could be seen when the tide sank low enough. The older villagers claimed that on rare nights, when the moon shone silver across the sea, you could hear bells echoing from beneath the waves. At first, no one took the legends seriously. They were considered ghostly bedtime stories, simple folklore told after long days of fishing. But everything changed in the late 1900s, when an unusually strong tide pulled the water back farther than anyone had ever seen. What rose from the waves stunned the entire world. A street made of smooth stone appeared at the edge of the water. Half-buried columns stood like silent guards watching from a different time. A section of a wall rose crookedly from the seafloor, covered in moss, but clearly carved by skilled human hands. People rushed to the shore in disbelief. Children climbed on the exposed stones. Elderly villagers cried, saying they had waited their entire lives to see if the rumors were true. Archaeologists arrived within hours. What they discovered confirmed the impossible. The ruins belonged to a medieval port city that had vanished from records in the early 1400s. Old documents described a massive earthquake that had shattered the region, but nothing mentioned an entire city sinking beneath the sea. As excavations expanded, more structures appeared. Parts of a large church, a collapsed marketplace, a row of homes still perfectly aligned. Tools were uncovered beneath layers of sand, pieces of pottery, broken coins, fragments of stained glass. It was as if the ocean itself had paused time and kept the city almost untouched. But the strangest detail came from a set of carvings found on a fallen pillar. They showed a group of people walking toward the sea with torches in their hands. Their faces carried solemn expressions, and behind them stood a tall figure pointing toward the horizon. Beneath the carving was a line of text in a language older than anything used in the region at the time. Scholars debated its meaning for weeks. Was it a warning, a prophecy, a desperate message left by the last survivors, while researchers argued? The sea kept pulling back farther with every tide. More of the city surfaced, staircases leading nowhere, the base of an ancient tower. A stone fountain whose water had not flowed in centuries. Then something happened that no one expected. One morning, a diver exploring the deeper edge found a large door still intact, lying flat on the seabed. It was made of thick wood reinforced with iron bands. The wood was worn but not destroyed. As the diver cleared the sand around it, he realized it had once been locked from the outside. Someone had sealed it with purpose. When the door was lifted to the surface, the team discovered symbols carved along the frame. It did not match any known medieval design. Instead, they resembled a mixture of two ancient cultures that were never believed to have interacted. If true, this one object could rewrite the history of the region entirely. But the real twist arrived 3 days later. The sea returned. Violent tides rushed in without warning. Waves crashed with a force that scattered equipment across the beach. Within minutes, the ruins were swallowed by the rising ocean. The city disappeared again, leaving behind nothing but ripples on the water. When archaeologists tried to return at low tide, the stones remained hidden. The ocean never pulled back that far again. It was as if the city had allowed itself to be seen only once, before choosing to return to its 500-year silence. To this day, the lost shoreline is watched closely. Fishermen still tell stories of strange sounds beneath the waves. Divers swear they sometimes see faint outlines of towers in the deep. Scholars still argue over the meaning of the carvings and the locked door. Maybe the city sank because of a natural disaster. Maybe it was abandoned. Or maybe, just maybe, it was hidden for a reason. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a forgotten world. If this story captured your imagination, tap like so we can bring more hidden histories back to life. Comment below and tell us what mystery you want us to uncover next. And if you have not already, subscribe and stay with us as we continue exploring the echoes time tried to bury.